Hello. So today I'm gonna showcase my setup as well as how to build it. I built this myself. I just out of common knowledge of what I figured out throughout the time I've been playing this game and whatnot. So, but this is I'm gonna start this off. This is an executive based setup. I thought about making a non-executive base. I don't know. I'll maybe think about it. I don't. I might try it just for the fun of it. So, but this is a 18 to 20 second setup. It's it's not bad. It does use Draydon's Gauntlet, as you can tell. But the setup does make INF, and it is after the Turtle Dignifier nerf and all that sort of jazz. So it's recent, and I built this setup not too long ago, maybe a few days ago. So it's still useful, obviously. But I'll show you, case you the times real quick. But it should get between 20 to 18 seconds. Right there, I got 17 seconds. That's not normal. That is very not normal. I normally don't get that time. But if you get lower than that, then hey, there you go. But this is this normally for me an 18 to 20 second setup. Of course, you have to remember to pulse every time, haha. But see that this is what the setup should look like after you're done. Mostly, I'm gonna. So there's a few things I will change, like such here. There's a 1 unit gap there. That will not be there. I'm just gonna make it so that way. Just small things that I'm gonna change to make the setup a little more clean. But just to start off, just grab some walls. Move my microphone out of the way a little bit and push my monitor back just a little bit, because I cannot see my keyboard, haha. My mic's not that fat, trust me. It's small, just a little razor mic, but it blocks some of the keys, because I suck at typing. But anywho, you're going to place 3 of these just like that. This third one is just for how far away it is. So you're going to align... Why am I placing walls? So you're going to grab a standard platform, move it, align it with that third one, and just move it up, and then place it one more offset by one, just like that. And that's what it should look like at first. I used teleporter centering. You don't have to. I think it makes the setup more consistent. I'm not sure, but for the sake of the setup in the video, I'm just going to put teleporter centering. But first I need to put the dragon cannon, haha. But, so you're going to put a dragon cannon, green teleporter cinder. On my setup, I have a candy cane blaster. This, but honestly, I don't think it does anything, so just don't bother. I'm not going to do anything with it. So now, grab your wall here. Fireplace wall. If you don't have 2 fireplace walls, there's another way you can do it. You can use pot of gold, which is what I do. So if I go here, I have a small platform for this, because I need a small platform for this, because it will not fit properly on it, I think. I'm not sure, but I always use a small platform to make sure I don't have any space issues. But I put it backwards, just like that, with the rainbow facing backwards, and I align it with this. It should be perfectly aligned with the... Not perfectly, but aligned with the fireplace wall. Okay. Yeah, place this down here. Just like that. Like that. I'm gonna place down this just for this, so I can do that. And then I'm also now you want to grab a hydraulic platform. Put small platform in the top, on the top left corner, and put it right below it, just like that. Now you're going to take a glass butterfly, just like that. Okay, next, you're going to add your angel's blessing. I'm just adding this in order that I feel like it's not actual load order. Just keep that in mind. So you can add. So to add your Angel's Blessing, you're gonna want to take out a hydraulic platform, take out another small platform, and place it at the also the top left corner. Now, oh no, at the top right corner, just like this. So then you're gonna place it up, align it here, and get it as close as you can to the glass butterfly. Now here's the issue. It sometimes does that. This takes a little trial and error. You have to get it a few times. It normally takes me quite a few times to get it. Yeah, it's just stubborn. I don't know why. But if Miner Save could fix this issue, that'd be greatly appreciated. Come on. There's that again. It takes a few tries, obviously. There we go. And then just place it just like that. If it does fail to load, when you save it, sometimes it acts like there's collision. Just know that, so you may have to rebuild it a few times and save it just a couple of times. But eventually it does stay. So it's going to be just like that. Now you're going to take another one. Raise it just a hydraulic platform. Raise it one just above the Havium mine, just like that. And make sure and have 3 units offset, just like that. Just from the hitbox of the glass butterfly to the end of the platform there, on the right side. And you're gonna take a darkest upgrader, and then you're gonna put Cybeg here, right there behind it. And all these do hit. Also, one thing I want to show, I don't think a lot of new players or even some other older players know about this, but if you press F2 on your keyboard, this is PC only, I think, but if you press F2 on your keyboard and press get, and just get or info, and then press 3, it shows you all the tags and whatnot. Here, let me show you. So right now if I do that, and I press get or info, 3, it shows me all the ore tags. Yeah, so you got the shield from the Havium, the railgun, the Angel's Blessing, Glass Butterfly, Dark Blade, and Cybeg is not on there. I just realized that. No, it isn't. So Cybeg is not hitting. Oh, my bad. There, we'll fix that. Not a problem. It should be hitting though. That's interesting. What a sword was hitting. Dang. So that's not hitting. If you want to find another place for this, I'm happy. I did not realize that. I am sorry. I didn't even know that wasn't hitting. So it's my bad. So what you can do instead, you could just take this, move it over. You make it like 4 units, and put this back there. Put Cybeg right there. And it should hit. There you go. Cybeg 9000. Just put it there. That's an easy fix. Next, you're going to take this, grab Chaos Realm. Before you place that down, if you do have the mechanism, place it right over here. Apologies for being all over the place, but you're going to put it right there. Align it with the glass butterfly, right there. Just like that. Now you can place your Chaos Realm right here and align it. I see why I couldn't do that last time, dang it. This is why it has to be 3 units off. Might know. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. Keep it there. Keep that there. Put that back. Just don't mess with it. Then place this. This is what I'm missing. Astral Setter. Take your Astral Setter. My bad. Take your astral setter, place it down right here, and align it perfectly with the glass butterfly. And this should not cause any issues. You see it hits, it's fine. If you want to check, you can, but it hits. Next, now you can place down your chaos run. Now this is where your chaos run is going to go. I face it forward, obviously. I don't know if forwards or backwards matters, but I personally care. So just like that. Now, grab another hydraulic platform. Place on cornucopia. Just like this. Just like that. Okay. Now, you're going to grab another hydraulic platform. Replace Quantum Clockwork, Swag City, and Tropical Breeze. I know the nerf with I know about the nerf with the Quantum Clockwork, Cupid's arrow, by the way. But the thing is that I know it got nerfed to 30 times, but the thing is that I think it's still viable in most setups. So, but you're gonna place Cupid's arrow right there. Make sure it's aligned. This is where Fright Folly would go. I am unfortunately missing all 3 ghosts currently, but if you have them, place them there. This setup still makes INF even without the ghosts, but it's just in case you're missing something else, such as I don't know, like just anything really, like Cupid's arrow or whatever. But just place them the ghosts there. Or if for this next trick, if you don't have enough. If you don't have a good enough FPS, because this is an FPS based trick here. So for this trick, as I said, FPS based, you're going to place a green tea latte. You're going to place a Reaper's Fortress just like this. And then you're going to put Excellent Upgrader right here. Make sure it's a lot. Make sure there's a 1 unit gap in between. You can see there's a 1 unit gap right there, smack dab in the middle, perfectly. I also put Energy Core right here. And make sure you align Cybeg with the conveyor, and that it's 1 unit below, just like that. And that should be that. Next, you want to grab 2 platforms, align it like this, and lower it by 1, and offset it, just like that. And then place the second one right next to it. Now you want to grab a Dreamer's Life. Apologies, I think I may have messed that up. Yeah, I did. Hold up. So offset it by 2. Here, I'll redo it. So take this, keep it the same way, offset it by 2. There you go. Now I'm going to take a Merlin Sorcery. And then your Dragon Cannon right here. Just like that. Now, this is pretty much the first line. For the turn, I use Burger Diner, or Borger Diner, or whatever you call it. Oh, I should note. So, at the start of the video, I noticed there's I told you there's a 1 unit gap here. That does affect the turn. You have to offset this Dragon Cannon by 1, just like that. Or else the turn will not work. It's weird, I don't know how. But that should be working now. You can place an upgrader there if you have a holiday, that one Christmas upgrader, you can place it there. That'd be a good spot for it. But I am using a Lollipop somewhere else if you have a Lollipop refiner somewhere, so don't bother placing it down there. But you can if you want to, if you don't want to place it there. Where I'm placing it next. So now, you're going to place Executive Pillars right here. Just like that. Next you can grab another hydraulic platform, align it. Put the middle, make sure the Executive Pillars is in the middle, lower it by 1, just like that. If I can type, next you're going to take a Spirit of Fire, just like this. place it like that. And you take another platform and just put it down there. That's it. Then take your Empyrean Monument and raise it all the way up. And align it with the conveyor, with that upgrader beam, just like that. And offset it by just 2. No, yeah. Just offset it by 2, just like that. If you want to, you can also align it with the executive pillars and go back 4. That works too. If in case it's too confusing, that's fine. Then now I'm gonna place down, get this, align it. First of all, I'm gonna it's so okay. Let me check. Yeah, just like this. So here, I'll give you the number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're gonna go 11 units up, just like that. And you can put Enchanted Library right there. Preferably, if you can put it at the real quick, just put it at the the corner of your platform here if you can. It does help as I'm going to put a dream catcher here later on for maximum. You don't need it, but in case you are missing a few portables or something like that, you can put it there. That's what I'm going to do with that for. But now you can take your Draydon's Gauntlet, offset it backwards just like this, and to the right 1. It has to be like this. It will not work any other way or it breaks the setup. Just note that. Now you can take your Lollipop Refiner, or Lollipopinator, or whatever it's called, haha. If you have a 2-unit upgrader or something like that, you can place it right there. That'd be fine. If you want to, but no. Oh. So now you're gonna take this, lower it just by 2, and make sure you have a 6-unit. Make sure you have 6 units under the platform. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just at least 6 units. You know, it doesn't matter as long as you have 6 units there. So I'm gonna pick gonna take a big Fluxus, place it right there. Raise it. We'll raise it by 1. If you raise it by 1 properly, haha. And there. Raise it by 1. Place it backwards, just like that. Make sure the beam is facing up, just like that. And that should work. Now you can take another hydraulic platform, align it with the previous platform, just like this, and put it right next to your big Fluxus, just like that. And all these platforms are aligned together too, just for looks, I guess. Okay. Now you want to take your pizza list, put it there, right there. Also, move it up 1 because there is a 1-unit gap with the Ooftopian here. I'm just doing it for a 1-to-1 scale of my setup to make sure there's no inconsistencies. But I do have that there. I know there's 1-unit gaps here and there, but it works, I guess. So that's that. But if you want to put down your Gargantium items to make sure the setup is working, well, yeah, that's fine. But or if you also want to just remove the Draydon's Gauntlet to make sure it's working, I'm personally going to put down all this to make sure I'm doing this right. But if you want, real quick before I forget, honestly, I'm going to put down an Atomy of mine here. Yeah, that, however it's pronounced. That. So, and then put down a Molten Forge. And put a Radio Tower. If you do have any other thing like that, you don't have to use Radio Tower, but if you have the other, that one other exotic, thank you. If you have that other exotic, that would be perfect. You can use that too with it. It works, but you don't. I don't know if you exactly need that. But I just have it there for good measure. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and lower it by 1. And then this is a little trial and error here. Hold up. So we're gonna put a meatball sandwich right here. Place it backwards. Make sure it's offset, just like that. And put a dragon cannon, just like this. Okay, move it back. Move everything back by 1, just like that. Then move it forward. Make sure that meatball sandwich is still offset backwards, just like that. Now put a ruby crystallizer right here. That's the reason why I was a little try on her, because I needed the ruby crystallizer there. So this turn is not the most inconsistent, but I don't know if anything else works. But I'm going to put sanctuary right here. So face the furnace out towards the left, facing the first turn. So raise it and have that little corner right there, just like that. And the turn works most of the time. It's not the most consistent thing, but it does work. Also, don't forget your Midas Blaster over here. Sorry about that. I keep doing that. So, put your Midas Blaster there, and then put your Big Bunny high. Then put Big Bunny there, right here. And put Final Fabergé. That's Final Upgrader. What am I doing? There. So that's going to go there. And the turn does work most of the time. I'm not sure how all this happens, really. How the inconsistencies like that happen. I'm sure it's probably because of the big Fluxus. I'm not sure. But you can play with that if you want to. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, that helped. Okay, so place this backwards. My bad. That helps a lot. Yeah, that does help a lot. So make sure the Fluxus is actually backwards, if you know what I mean. That seems to help a lot. So do that. Also, I'm going to make this pizza list backwards real quick. So any ores that do get caught here, just go back and they despawn over here. So that way they're not taking up your ore limit. So that should be that. Okay, now I'm gonna take this, put it, make sure align ruby crystallizer like that. Lower it by 1 as well, just like that. Wait. Yeah, lower it by 2 actually. So align it, lower it by 2. Just like that. Now you're gonna put virtual gearwork. Align it with the just perfectly with the Trinity, just like that. Now you're gonna take another big Fluxus and put it here. This one, it doesn't matter which way it's facing, so just like that. Note, you do need the Midas Blaster over there. You cannot replace it with something else. It does affect consistency of the resetter line. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the ore density somehow. But if you're not using a Midas Blaster, what ends up happening is that the ores, I guess, are too heavy or something like that, and it bounces off the conveyor improperly, which causes inconsistencies. So this is going to be 2 units above, just like that. So 2 units above the platform that the Void Star's on, and offset it by 2, just like that. Now take this one, offset it back by 2, just like that, and place your second one just like that. Now your eval line. Just gonna place just like that, like that. Put your Devour of Nightmares. Real quick, I just realized I forgot to place a few items. Place your Deceptive Sorcery right here. Make sure that's there, and then place the boy right here at the corner. just like that. And place Spider Queen right here. And all these do hit. They all do hit. I don't know about the boy, but I know Spider Queen hits. I know that. Okay, now grab this. Here would be a good time to place down your Dreamer's items to make sure the ore value is correct. Down, make that go down by 5 real quick. Place your cupcakey mine here. The reason why is because if you're going to place your Dreamer's items, you don't want that being in the way. Now, prefer the shiny items over regular items, if possible. Because they do give more buff. This is one of the few cases where the shiny item is actually better than the normal item. Which is interesting. Place a Dreamer's Devastation right over here. You could place it there, but personally, it looks ugly under that because it's distracting to the eval line. I don't know. Then I personally use 3 Heart of the Voids. You don't need to. But I just personally do that for just If you want to find you can place them any items anywhere. Just make sure they're down, the Dreamer's items. So now you have this. So we're going to put or eval. So set this to OVG. I know it's set to Q and V, but just set it to OVG because I wanted a few suffixes higher than the normal to make sure that there's no inconsistencies there. So not too many suffixes higher, just a few, like 5 or 4. Now place your Tesla right there. Place another or eval. And place your final upgrader right here. And place Dystrophy. Nope, nope. So, eval. Place an eval there first. Then you can place Dystrophy. Yeah. Stupid game. Thank you, noise. Then place in a green teleporter here. Each of these will have green teleporters. I'll give you the things in a moment. So, Q and V. That's set to OVG. Now I'm just going to put a green teleporter here. I don't remember all of the things, so give me a moment. But this is going to be, just set this quite a few suffixes below sent, because you want to make sure that each ore is actually going through. Because if your setup is, if you're missing a lot of items and you're trying to build this setup, just know that just do that just in case. So now that's one set. So this one's set to OVG. This one's set to Q and QDR. Each of these are a few suffixes higher than what they should be, just to make sure. This one, I'm pretty sure it should be SX, G, and TL. If I can place a basic furnace, not a green teleporter. Yeah, SX, G, and TL. So you're going to place it a few suffixes higher than SX, G, and TL. Just a few, just like that. Alright. Now that should be it. This setup should already make INF. Pretty sure. No, actually. Did I forget something? I probably did. I probably forgot something, knowing me. Give me a minute. Let me make sure the setup does work. Yeah. So, what? That is... Hold up. Let me turn on scientific notation to help y'all. So scent is at 300. Hold up. Oh, I'm forgetting 2 items. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. So you're going to place these 2 real quick. Just place a platform right here. Align it with the big fluxus. Take Methuselah's mask. Put it right here. I swear this hits. I swear it does. And then portable pearl enhancer. Scientific notation not working. See, there you go. See, you're already very close to scent because, yeah. But yeah. Hold up. I think I'm forgetting one more portable. I'm just making sure I got everything. Okay, so now now the last item I'm gonna add. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this. You're gonna take your diamond breech loader, just like that. Just place it on there. Then place it just like that. Just make this platform 1 above it, so just above it. You can take a dream catcher. Place it just like that in the middle. And then place this just like that. You don't have to have this. I personally have this. Just to make sure the setup actually makes enough. But, I just feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. But, real quick. And then just put it there. Align these 2 with that. Just like that. Just align it. So that center one right there should be centered with the beam pretty much. Just put it right there. And I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna put it I'm gonna set these just a little bit higher to make sure that they're actually working. There you go. Centillion, NON. But the setup does work. It works rather well. I'm not exactly sure why it's not making as much as mine at the moment. But if there is something I missed, I will make a follow-up video, I guess, to make sure that the setup is working and everything like that. But this is the setup. And it's, you know, I'll just save this as it is just to make sure it actually is the same. So this is not, so there we go. And as you see, it didn't actually make me have to reload the thing there, which is nice. So if I do that. Why are they over there? That's weird. Huh. I didn't know I could do that. Finding features during a video. How funny. Okay, so maybe okay, I'm doing something wrong here. I apologize. I've obviously goofed something up. Because the setup is not making INF as it should. It's not even making all 20 skips. It's weird. Hold up. So, this is more or less, this is what my setup looks like. If there's anything you see that is missing, I'm pretty sure there is nothing missing. I have everything that setup has, that I just built. So, I'm not exactly sure But if there's anything wrong, please don't hesitate to leave something in the comments of something you can do. But this is more, but that's pretty much the setup itself. But I don't really care if you like or subscribe. You don't have to. I'm not really focused on channel growth right now, so I just thought I'd put this out there to help y'all. So that's pretty much what I plan to do. But the setup works. This is what mine looks like. They're literally the same. I'm just not sure why this one isn't making the same amount as the other one. It's just a little confusing to me. I mean, the Utopian's there, everything's there. Just a little confused. I have all the Dreamers items too, so I don't know. But don't just put your hourglass down, I guess, somewhere. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But it does make 20 skips most of the time, apparently. I'm just not exactly sure why this one isn't working. But if you want to add something to it, you're more than welcome. But if you want to copy this exactly, I don't care. But hey, that's the setup. So if y'all enjoyed the video, I don't know. I hope this helped at all. I apologize for me being slow and kind of stupid. But I don't know. This took way too long to make, honestly. I spent a few tries, probably a few times trying this to make sure, see if I couldn't get it to work. But I'm just really trying to figure out why this isn't working, though. Because it's the same thing. I don't know. Well, I'll maybe see you guys in another video. I have no idea, but I don't know. See you around, take care, all that jazz, and you all have a good one, I guess. I don't know. Let me just rebirth. No. Oh, never mind. Let me just withdraw then. Alright. Later.